Bruno Guimarães is going to Arsenal, guys. After months of denial, their resolve has been broken. Newcastle United have accepted a fee of £80 million for Bruno Guimarães from Newcastle to Arsenal. And that is a fantastic piece of business for a player of Bruno's caliber and quality, considering all the other midfielders that have gone for an amount in the excess of 115 and 16 and 17 million pounds. I'm talking about Anderson to Man City, and I'm talking about Rodgers to Chelsea. Considering that, with Bruno, this is a fantastic piece of business. This is a sign of intent from the Arsenal team, the board, saying that we're not contented with just winning the Premier League. We want to go for everything this season. A team that has Declan Rice, a team that has Zubomendi, a team that has Eze in it, a position that has Odegaard, and now we're bringing in Guimarães. What a good statement Arsenal have made to the rest of the Premier League team. I'm not even a fan of Arsenal, but I'm excited to see what the Premier League brings. Hey guys, join me as I talk about this transfer and many other transfers in this transfer window, and also do a recap of the match, of the friendly match that have been played during the weekend. And do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Also turn on your notification button so I get an update each time we go on live. This is the Conversation Channel with Pies. Let's get after it together. So guys, yes, I started with an exciting news for all Arsenal fans, and I'm sure they are pretty excited right now. They're rejoicing. They're excited about the fact that Bruno Guimarães is going to Arsenal. It's been confirmed, £80 million, a fantastic steal for them. Newcastle has lost a lot of players. Sandro Tonali and Golden, and now we're talking about Bruno, and they've been sold for incredible amount of money. Sandro Tonali, I believe, is £85 million, and Golden excess of £70 million, and now we're talking about Bruno for 80. This team, they are loaded. They have money to spend. They don't have to, and they don't have Europa or Europe to go for, to fight for, so they can go and spend and reinforce the team, because if they don't do that, they will definitely crumble. And with Eddie leaving, the new coach they brought is good, but they need to spend, because the good players have gone. The players they have, there's no match winner in that team. They need to spend to be able to compete, at least to stay in the top 10. Otherwise, they might be struggling for relegation. Ask Tottenham how their season went when they didn't spend or spent stupidly. So that is that. I think it's a good piece of business for Arsenal, and all Arsenal team fans should be celebrating that. The rumor about Vinícius Júnior has not ended yet. We're looking at this week. If he doesn't sign a new contract, I'm sure Madrid will not want to lose him on a free. They will be forced to sell him either to Arsenal or to other team. And I say to Arsenal, splash the money for him. Give him the money that he needs. And people wonder and say these players are greedy. No, they're not greedy, because when they retire from the game at the age of 35, only players like Ronaldo, Messi can go that far. Can keep the fitness and the levels and the same standard. 35, 36, 37 max, you're already thinking about retiring. And once you do, there's no pension for them. So I kind of prefer the player being paid that amount of money than the amount of money they have been bought for. The club just gets richer. So anyone that's criticizing Vinícius Júnior for wanting more money in Madrid should think twice again why they want that amount of money. Yes, it is a lot of money, but if the club can get it, then let them go for it. So this week we're waiting for him to make a decision. Is he going to renew his contract with Madrid, or will he force Madrid to sell him? Because Madrid will not be stupid enough to allow a player of Vinicius go for free. And for one thing Madrid has been able to do so well is to get player on a free. Remember, Kylian Mbappe came to Madrid for a free, a player that a season before they were talking about, they bid 200 million pounds, 200 million pounds for him. And PSG kept being stubborn, and he went for a free. And I did not blame Kylian for that. PSG should have either offered him a new contract a long time ago or sell him when they had the time to sell him. And they've gotten Konate for a free as well. They got Silva for a free, Bernardo Silva for a free. A lot of players Madrid are getting for a free. So it would be stupid of them to allow Vinicius Junior go for free. So I don't think he will go for free. It's either he signs a new contract this week or they sell him. Now, on a good day, if he has 3-4 years left on his contract, or even 2 years left on his contract, he might be going for the essence of 170 or 150 to 100 or even 200 million pounds. But because of the 1 year, I think Arsenal might be bidding 100 to 120 million pounds for him. And considering that he might be be bidding the same amount of money for him as they did for Rodgers and Anderson, that is crazy. But let's wait and see what happens. And that is that on the transfer window. We're still waiting for more transfers to fall, but these are the hottest transfer, and this is what everyone is talking about. Rodri, they've opened a conversation. Madrid has opened a conversation with Man City. The conversation is ongoing. They're still saying they don't want to sell, but I think they have no choice. It's two things. Rodri wants to leave because he's 28 years old. He knows this opportunity might not come again. He's getting older. Madrid are not used to getting buying older players. So you might say Bernardo Silva is an exception, but who knows if Rodri is going to be the same player as he is right now, being the best player in the World Cup. So this is an opportunity for him to go, and I'm sure he's not going to sign on that contract, because if Man City insists on letting him go, they're going to lose him on a free instead of getting a fee in the excess of 60 to 70 million pounds. But Madrid, I heard they're starting with a 50 million pounds starting bid. That might go to 60, 65, max 70. That's what I see, because if Bruno Guimarães is going for 80 million pounds to Arsenal and is 28 years old, Rodri is better than Bruno, way better than Bruno. And yes, Rodri might have had an injury issue, but he doesn't get as injured as Bruno gets. He had a big injury, almost 3 full seasons playing without an injury, and he had that one big injury. He has so far recovered from it. He just had a minor surgery. He should be coming back soon. That combined with the World Cup rest that he's gonna get, so it's gonna take a little bit of time for him to come back. So I see him going to Madrid this season. I don't see Man City holding him, but hey, don't hold your breath until the paper is signed. Then we can say this is it. That has happened. This has happened. So, and let's just diverge straight into the friendly matches that were played. I watched the match between Madrid against Fiorentina. It was a good game. 2-2, Madrid led by 2-0. And in the first half, and Fiorentina came back and drew the game 2-2. But that is not a statement to draw at all, because the backline of Madrid were just newbies, apart from Dumfries and Alexander Arnold that was there. I don't think these are going to be, yes, either Dumfries or Arnold will be the first team choice, but the two defense, I don't even know who they are, will not be the first choice defense for Madrid as it goes on. The midfield as well, we didn't have Mbappe, we didn't have Vinícius, if he's still going to be there. We didn't have Jude Bellingham. So it's a bit of a makeshift team, but it was a good team, a good game, very entertaining. It didn't look like a friendly at all, and also a good performance from the team there. What we didn't see in Madrid last season, we saw it there. They were fighting for each ball. Their recovery was good. So good game from there. I think it's going to be a good game for Madrid this season. I see them winning the league. Mbemo scored the 2 goals for Man United against Atletico Madrid, 2-1. I see Man United being in the top 4, but I don't see them winning the league. They might stay in third or fourth or second, but definitely they will not win it. They need more signing in that midfield, and they need a left back signing to be able to push for the league if that is what they're going for. And remember that they also have the Champions League as well. So they need a bigger squad than they have right now because of injuries, suspension, lack of form, and the future low that they're going to get. So they need one more midfielder, one more left back, and a right back as well. Dallo, for me, is not a Man United caliber left back. I'm sure cannot play all this game. Good thing he was a bit fit last season, but I don't see him being fit again this season. They better go for Kone, the Roma player. He played really well in the World Cup. I'm surprised Man United are not going for these kind of players. They're going for players like, I don't know, man. It's just unbelievable. But this is Man United. This is how they do their business. I wish them well. So this game, we also saw Man City against Inter. Another exciting game. They drew 1-1 and they lost on penalties. I watched the penalties. These were horrible penalties, to say the least. I know the penalties are any man's game, but those penalties were not great at all. They should do better. They can do better. So that is my analysis on the friendly that was played and also the transfer market. So guys, please let me know what you think. What's your comment below, what your opinion is, and what you think Arsenal are doing it right, because they've been criticized so far for not doing good business. But this Bruno Guimarães signing is a good piece of business. That is my opinion on it. That is my take on that. Let me know what you think and the rest of the topic I spoke about Rodri and Man United and the friendly of Madrid, and let's have a conversation about it together. Do not forget to comment in the comment section below, like, share, subscribe to this video. Let's get after it together.